All right, guys, I have seen this and versions of it going around Facebook for so long, and I'm kind of worn out with it, and I wanted to actually stop all of you guys from arguing with each other and screaming at each other. I guess screaming by text, as it were, about what the answer to this thing is. And many of you did figure out finally that this times this is a multiply divide before you add or subtract, so that this banana has to be multiplied by this shape here before it's added back to the other ones. And that's great. Most of you still have the wrong answer. Here's kind of the breakdown on this, and it's actually pretty easy, and that's the trap. You have these three that are identical, equaling 45. Therefore, the first line you can see over here on my little cheat sheet, 15 plus 15 plus 15 equals 45. That's pretty easy, right? And then you have 23, and you know this is 15, so the way you'd figure it out is 23 minus 15 equals 8. Therefore, each of these bananas is worth a 4. Well, then you'd come down here and you'd know this is a 4, so you'd have a 10 minus 4 equals 6. Each of the clocks must be a 3. So what you would think that you would end up is 3 plus 4, again, because you would have your clock being the 3 and your bananas being the 4. And then you would take that 3 plus 4, multiply it by 15 to get x and solve for x. And as like I said, many of you figured out, well, that means you'd have to kind of look at the problem this way right here. 4 times 15 plus 3 plus 4 would be x. So you'd get 3 plus 4 plus 60 equals 64, and it is wrong. The real final problem is actually 2 plus 3 plus 3 times 11, which would equal 38. 3 times 11 being 33, plus 3 plus 2 or 5 being 38. X equals 38. And I know what you're thinking, like, that doesn't make any sense. It actually makes perfect sense, and here's how. You'll notice that in this symbol here, or here, or here, where it reappears here, it's actually different from here. There's a square missing from this one right here. Why is that? Well, if you actually count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Each line on each shape represents a 1 to get to 15. When we remove this little square down here, this is no longer a 15. It's 15 minus 4, or 11. Likewise, notice the bananas in this line that equal 4. How many bananas do we see? 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, in this line, repeated 1, 2, 3, 4. Hence, the bananas equal 4 here. 1 banana equals each 1. But down here, how many bananas do we see? 1, 2, 3. Of course, the clock equals 3 in our equation, so that we can get our 4 plus 3 plus 3 equals 10. But what time does the clock show? 3 o'clock. What time does the clock show down here? 2. So the problem is 2 plus 3 plus 3 times 11. Of course, again, we multiply 3 times 11 first. As we all learned in school, my dear Aunt Sally, multiply, divide before you add or subtract. So we get 3 times 11, 33, plus 3 plus 2. Final answer, x equals 38. Now you can stop arguing with each other about it.